Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's the first carry for the rookie out of NC State. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throw here. 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
And the Seahawks first down.
Ready.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Well, that's not what the offense style will. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season for a kicker. Kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Fields this at the 19. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Seahawks take over at first down.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 3.
Here's the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
19, Tiger, 19, cut 19.
Milrow now to throw. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 7. First down, Seattle.
18, 5 here.
They go play action here. It's Milrow. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Ryan, go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Milrow from the gun. That one connects. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the 1st. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing from the gun. And he's taken down. So that's how our 1st quarter is going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a design run. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception! And the Seahawks are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception! Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Hey, Matt, Panther 6.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers in today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
Look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for this. It's caught by Harrison. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain... timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. He's going to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. He's at midfield. 30 at the 20. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Myers to add the PAT. No problems on the extra point there. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Lion. Let's go now. Deputy Lion.
Another carry for him. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, well, they better regroup.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 21-zip already. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Benson now from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Let go.
3rd and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And this is going to be his first punt. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pitching it out to Benson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
19.
Here's a throw. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back for their 1st points of this game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here. So they're going to try the onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Check, man.
Blown back is the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Check that. Street. Down.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Gotta be lying.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal lines and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Showing trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60. Here we go. Shot. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, 19, Lion. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
The 2-yard line.
Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 8.
From the red zone now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Milrow with it on 1st. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
51-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready, ready?
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The give here on 2nd. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Dragon 60. Go.
Trying for it with Milroe. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go check, go check.
Back to the well again.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Craft all 80. 60 back. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Myers' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds Benson out of the backfield. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Pat the street. Left, ready.
Right up the gut. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
We go play action here. It's Milrow. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that means third down coming up.
It's third
Here we go.
down. And
65
yards to go.
18, 5 in. 19, right. 40, 70.
They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll work against the blitz. This one snagged by Dallas Goddard. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's move it, 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Milrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
18, Rattler. 18, just 50.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion man sent left. Shotgun now for Milrow. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Buffalo 70 Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll throw to start the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And now they face 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cup 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yes, that's a goal.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
18, 5 in. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Oh!
But a great jar it loose, incomplete.
No, you have to
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
70. Liking 18. 79 Broncos. Go.
Desperation time here. He's got
Come on. Get your guard.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. First down from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19.
He doesn't do it.
Bronco switch. Bronco.
I know.
The give now to Benson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Takes the second down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
Pass play now. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Okay, ready?
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Yes, it is.
Cardinals 28.
We're in the same shape, and then my defense doesn't win defense. The guy that was guarding the flat was above.
Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Because my voice is terrible.
Reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
It went out. That's all I got to say. It went out.
First down throw here from Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. The throw. Here's Milroe. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And this is the beautiful punt every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's got him. That's McBride. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Oh, he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals down by only 3.
1st and 10 at the 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Panther 11, Panther 19, Sergeant, Cup 19, Cup 19, Dragon 60, 18, 5.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed
No,
up.
come on, Spoon.
In the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
65 catch, 65 catch. Here we go. 18, hop, 70, hop.
Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready, go.
Now to throw. Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. He's got it in the red zone. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go now.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. Headed out right.
Why is he just wide open?
He pulls in again.
Really trying to do
Touchdown with almost
no
time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Seahawks 31.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he misses this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. Downfield. That finds Shaheed. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down, Seahawks.
Milroe with it on first. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Here he goes, one final shot. And they win it! They win it! It's a touchdown!
There's no way I just did that.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this isn't just
That's
anyone
a
start for them.
comeback
They
for the
pick up what
Eagles.
could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Glendale.